We're back, we're back, we're back. It is another Tuesday evening, and you are listening to Soul Perspectives here on CKUT 90.3 FM. My name is Kym Dominique-Ferguson, and I'm in studios with
Renee Jordan.
And we're talking to the folks from Breakdown to Lowdown, a show which discusses R&B music, breaking it down, and then gives you the lowdown on urban pop, what's going on in the community. Please, 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 Nicolas,
Clarence.
Clarence,
Yeah,
Clarence and
name.
Nikki. I
For real.
keep mixing up your first name
It's
and last
because you
name.
started off with the last name,
Right.
It's all good. It's all good.
So before the break, we were talking a little bit about music and how Michael Jackson and Prince were able to transcend genres. And Clarence, you were saying a little bit that it's not about replacing them, but maybe about finding.
Oh, he said that
someone
they couldn't get there. That
Okay.
we can get there, but at the same time, like we shouldn't be looking to sort of recreate those people of the past, but we should have an emergence of artists that are able to have some sort of staying power.
But
Right.
I feel right now Drake is our Michael Jackson.
Okay.
No, it's facts. Like, no, and I'm not a Drake.
I see Kim looking a kind of way. He's like,
I agree with him. I'm not
We can
a fan
wrap
of
up.
Drake.
I'm like, wait, who?
He's
You
about
mean
to
the
get me out.
Degrassi guy? Like,
what?
what?
No, like, hey, come
Michael
on.
Jackson?
Well, I mean,
I'm low key a
I don't know.
hater.
you're a Drake hater, Clarence. We know.
Yeah,
So
no, but I
I'm
give him.
surprised to hear you say that.
But it's crazy because like I've been to one Drake concert before, and
Okay.
it's not because I bought the tickets, like
Oh, you got it for
boyfriend
free.
commitment. You already know boyfriend commitment, but hey,
Okay.
but
Okay.
Wow.
no, but just to say that, like, this guy, I'm not gonna lie, I was there for 3 hours. The guy never stopped. Hits after hits after hits after hits after hit. The whole crowd
He's
singing
an entertainer.
lyrics word for word. It's
Yeah.
like,
Yeah.
oh,
You know what? There's
crazy.
something to that though. There's something to that Drake
Yeah.
effect, I would
And-
say.
and
And
the
part of it is his support.
the support
Toronto
and the
people support their
Yes,
artists.
that's true.
but that's the thing. And you're talking about support. This is like the only concert in my life that I saw all type of individual. From a black guy to a white guy to a Buddhist to whatever, all type of people.
This tells me you've never
young,
been to a Beyonce concert.
whatever. He touched everybody. So for me personally, everywhere that you go in the world, people knows Drake. So I
So-
feel like this is the closest thing. This is our Michael Jackson. That's how I feel from Drake. But I'm not a fan at all. So,
What I know. What I'll say about Drake is if Beyonce is the Michael Jackson of this generation, which is what I believe, then Drake is the Prince. They both have undeniable influence, and they both are incredible performers and entertainers, and I really don't think we can take that away from Drake, no matter how we feel about the man personally, or his lyricism, and vice versa. However you feel about Beyonce and her being commercialized, we're not gonna these are names that you go anywhere in the world and people are gonna know who that is.
Mm-hmm.
They have achieved that. That's beautiful. When it comes to having another crop of artists who can reach some of these heights that we've been discussing, before the break, we kind of, I think if anybody was listening to that, it would kind of sound very bleak. And it is bleak, I'm not going to lie. But if there's one thing that cannot be denied and that we've shown in the last couple of years, it's quality and it's talent. When you have a good product and it's good and it's been developed, you're going to reach the masses. I think that Adele has shown this, and she has reached people from all walks of life. I think Kendrick Lamar has shown this as well, where he's a rapper that has been able to touch genres well beyond rap, and been influential in those spaces. So I do think that it is possible. I think right now, because we're always filtering through so much, it's kind of harder to zone in on that quality. But when it happens, it's beautiful.
Makes me wonder what is the formula.
And
Formula
I'm
for that
really
success.
I'm really on the fence about Beyonce being equivalent to Michael Jackson and Drake to Prince, because I think about I think about where both of those artists came from, Prince and Michael Jackson. I think about the fact that Prince was he a musical genius of like magnanimous proportions, but also he knew music on an instrumental level, so he could play. I think in the repertoire it's over 100. That was like the last count.
Don't get me wrong, not equivalent at all. There's nobody that touches these two people. Like Beyonce's maybe at Michael's heel. Let's be serious. Okay. However, I'll
give it to the shin.
Maybe the shin, the ankle, she might be getting up there. But the thing is, like, I'm talking like the closest you can get to, kind of. Like, if we're looking at the current artists, I can't really think of anybody else who has had this kind of influence on culture.
Right. Yeah, because I feel like music has changed and become something different than what it is, and it's neither good nor bad, but it's hard for me to I think I'm the oldest person in this chat right now, so I have like a certain kind of exposure to music and musicality that old is good. There's nothing wrong with saying old.
Ain't nothing
that like when you're comparing them, it's kind of like, wait, but Prince can play like 100 instruments and he can do all of this stuff, and then
also you don't like Drake, so
I don't have a problem with Drake. I will rap to Drake, but I'm not his biggest fan either. I'm kind of like, I give respect where respect is due, and he came out of his Degrassi thing, and then he got his $10,000 loan, and I know the whole story. Much respect where respect is due, because I certainly am not gonna do that, or would I have done that? No, but to put them at the same level of, to me, people who are true legends, I'm on the fence, because I'm like,
true legend, the shade.
I don't know.
That is shade. I mean, I think we're gonna be talking about Drake differently in 20 years. There's gonna be a whole shift in conversation around Drake.
Drake was around, to be honest. Like, he been going 10 years strong, and nobody had that. He had a decade of dominance. I don't care what you're saying, to be honest.
Yeah. But I feel like the people that are gonna come and take over are people who are gonna have been in the background for a long time, and then they're just slowly gonna release one song, and then release 2-3 songs, and then they're just gonna, like, for me, Anderson .Paak, he felt like he came out of nowhere, but if I understand, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but he's been around for a while. Yeah. He's been working on music for a while.
Honestly, I don't think any artist just comes out of nowhere. Like,
it just appears that way.
To you or to me, we just, now we know them, they're on the scene. But really, they've been toiling from 4 or 5, all the way up. They've been in a choir. They've been in the back of the elementary school class singing, the back of the bus singing, or doing whatever, and building their way up till they get there. Like, some people, the curve goes up fast. Some people, it goes up a little slower. Mm-hmm. But either way, they've been toiling.
No, but what I mean is, like, did y'all watch the show Rhythm and Flow?
No.
Okay. No, was that the one where Sir's brother won?
Mm-hmm. Come again?
Sir's brother, he won who's the guy that won?
Is the guy D-Smoke? He's from Rhythm and Flow?
D-Smoke.
Yeah, D-Smoke. Yeah, D-Smoke.
He's Sir's brother, yeah.
Sir
is a dope R&B artist. If you guys don't know him, please get into Sir.
D-Smoke has been around for a long time, writing for everybody. And when I watched Rhythm and Flow just kind of haphazardly, and he has an R&B vibe, he has a hip-hop vibe, he has a hardcore rap vibe to him that is well seasoned, and he plays instruments. And Anderson .Paak is someone who plays multiple instruments, and I look at these guys, and I'm kind of just discovering them now because I'm not hardcore into music like that. But to me, these guys and the way that their trajectory is going are the ones that are gonna be mainstays, and they're not pushing out things very quickly. They're pushing them out in a way that is like, okay, you can get to know them little by little, and then as you watch their career grow, I feel like they're gonna be the ones that in 10 to 20 years are gonna be still there producing. Even, I don't know. It's gonna reach you on a different level. I think.
No, I agree with you on that. I always say that jacks of all trades in the music industry that play instrument, that sing, that rap, that produce, that write or whatever, they're the one that have that longevity. Because like at one point you might not see a project coming out from them, but they still in the back working with some of your favorite artists, and you don't even know.
Yeah.
Either on the writing or production side or whatever. So you're right on that, to be honest.
Yeah. Well, it's coming to almost the end of the show. It went by super, super fast. Please let people know where they can listen to y'all, where they can get at y'all if they want to find out more information about what you're doing individually and as a collective.
Yes, amazing. Okay, so absolutely for me, like I said before, my personal page, you can follow me at Nicky Music. That's NICKYMUSIQUE. The music is spelled in French. And if you want to listen to the podcast, we're available anywhere podcasts are listened to. Breakdown 2 Lowdown. That's Breakdown, the number 2 Lowdown. On Instagram, we are at Breakdown to Lowdown. On Twitter, at real_B2L. Like us on Facebook as well, Breakdown to Lowdown. And that's with the number 2 and not the word 2 all around.
And for myself on Instagram, who is Mr. Cool? When it comes for the shed MTL, the DJ battle, welcome to DBL, and the brunch, Rhythm and Brunch, welcome to R&B.
All right.
Yes.
Thank you both so much for coming on the show and chatting with us. This has been really interesting. I feel like I've gotten a bit more education about the music industry and music in general. So that's it. We're done.
Thank you.
This
was fun.
Yeah. You are listening to Soul Perspectives. My name is Kym Dominique-Ferguson. I've been with my co-host,
Renee Jordan.
And you can catch us here every Tuesday evening from 7 to 8:30. You are listening to Soul Perspectives on CKUT 90.3 FM.